Let's raise our hands, let's sing and dance. I know I'm here to save you.
YouTube, we back with another video, and I know you see the setup real quick. I know it's weird. We're on our phone right now, but hey, we get some content for the channel right now. We're on that grind to 100 subscribers. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below. But let's get into the video. So I was on Instagram, going around asking people to check out my channel. Was never asking for a subscription. I was just like, yo, could you check out my channel? Tell me what you think about it. And if you like it, a subscription would be appreciated. This dude, NBA 2K22 MT for sale. I'm gonna pop up some screenshots all across the video of this motherfucker. Alright, this man's a fucking scammer, clearly from the title and from what you're about to see in this video. And every scammer's so dumb, and they think like putting business partner or whatever in their fucking description is gonna make them a legit company, or maybe people think they're legit. This man is so trash. This man has fucking like 41 followers, and this man was talking mad shit. And it's bad. He was out bad. At one point, man started talking shit, got mad at me, and eventually he had to block me. He couldn't take the heat no more. And now I'm making a video off his ass. You already know. So he's like, I will. So I started with, would you take a look at my channel? He's like, I will if you advertise me. Which first off, that's already fucked up. You're asking me to take, like, I'm just asking you to check something out. And this man wants me to do a whole advertise for him just for me to check out my channel. Like, god damn, I'm not asking you to fucking give me fucking head. I was like, before I advertise, he goes like, let me make sure you're legit. I was like, how does it work? He's like, someone lists a card for 100K that no one else wants, like a gold, silver, ruby card. He buys it, and it's like a certain number or certain card, so they know. And that's how it works. He's like, I'll even post a video or even post it to prove it. I'm like, so he's trying to like seem legit. I'm like, okay. I was like, how do you make money off of it? This is when I knew this man was either 15 years old or one dumbass motherfucker. Man said, I was like, how do you make money off of it? He's like, I snipe cards and then I sell the MT. Sniping, you can look it up on YouTube. Bitch, I know what sniping is. I was like, I know what sniping is, but what do you get out of it? And this time he finally answers the question. He's like, oh, I get money out of it. He's like, I charge $40 for 500K MT. And I was like, so how much is 100K MT? Because on his fucking Instagram page, literally, he has fucking 100K MT for like $7 or $8. I was like, how much is that? And he's like, right now it's $7 on PayPal. I only do PayPal, obviously, because he's a fucking scammer. And if he did anything else, you could track him and you could fucking like beat his ass. Like, first off, he should already get his ass beaten for doing the shit he does. But you already know, it's some scummy ass shit. That's why I gotta expose people. I'm gonna try to make a series out of this shit, just exposing the fucking, like, the low life, shitty ass kids that are going around making fake ass accounts trying to scam other people for fucking money. It's so fucking dumb. And I can tell this kid's a kid. I can tell this kid's a kid too later on in the video because of how he fucking talks. So I was like, and I was like, wait a sec, this ain't adding up. I was like, why don't people just buy 100K MT 5 times since it's cheaper than buying 500K MT outright? And he's like, no, it's not. Does some simple, like some weird math. He's trying to prove me wrong. He's like, 7.5 times 5 is $37. I'm like, still, you just proved me right. That's cheaper. And he's like, for Xbox, it's $8. And I was like, he's like, other companies sell it for $10 for the same price. And he's like, in China, they sell it for $2. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, and then I was like, wait a sec. So why is it cheaper on PlayStation than it is on Xbox? He's like, I'm interested. He's like, I said, I'm interested, drag him in, make him feel like he's part of it, make him, make his fucking mouth start watering because he thinks I might, like, actually fucking advertise his ass. Never had the idea to advertise him at all. I just wanted to catch this man lacking in 4 fucking K. And we caught this man in fucking 5K. That's how you know that shit bad. He's like, and this is when it starts getting really confusing. He's like, my supplier sells it to me for free because he's a good friend and he works with me and makes profit with me. Now let's look what he just said. My supplier sells it to me. He works with me. Makes the profit with me. This man said me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fucking, on my fucking, fucking 21 Savage shit. This man was counting that shit up. Man said me so many times. I was like, but I thought you just said you snipe cards. But now you're saying you buy MT off someone else? I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? He's like, people in China buy fucking... He said people in China buy 100K MT for $1 because of currency. This man think I'm fucking 8 years old? I'm sorry, currency in China is different? But if 200K MT in America is like $50 to $100, why do you think 100K MT in China is going to be $1? That doesn't make sense. Like, come on, sir, you make no sense to me. And he's like, oh, people make huge profits off that shit. Prices go up by demand. And I was like, wait. I was like, how do you access that shit if it's in China? Then I was like, what do you do to get it? He's like, oh, I don't do that. He's like, I snipe cards. He's like, I don't trust fucking China shit. I snipe. That's how I get my MT to sell. So I have a lot of MT. He's like, I don't trust. He's like, I don't, not using websites. I snipe. He said this shit right here. I don't use websites. Literally, he said he doesn't use websites. I was like, oh, but you said your supplier sells it to you, and that was a friend of yours. And he's like, does this make any sense? I think he didn't realize what it says. So I repeated it. I was like, you said you buy it off your friend who's a supplier and sells it to you for free, though. That's not me. That's MT Plug. I snipe. Da 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 da. He said, oh, no, that's not me. I snipe. People in China do that shit. MT Plug does that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about MT Plug. And I literally sent him a screenshot just to piss him off about him literally saying that shit. I was like, oh. But you confused me because you said me and my friend. He's like, no, there's multiple ways to get MT. You can have connections or earn it yourself. I'm like, okay, obviously. I was like, so, wait a sec. What if you can't snipe? What do you do then? He's like, oh, then you use other methods you have. I was like, so this doesn't make sense. You just said you only snipe. You don't use websites. You don't trust China shit. Now you're saying if you can't snipe, use other methods. What the fuck other methods are there? Being a bitch? You right. You a bitch. This man's, oh my God. I'm not gonna hold back on these people too. You fucking scam for real money. Like, if you scam for currency in games, it's not as bad because people can usually earn currency in the game. But if you scam for fucking $7 to $8, I was like, so how much money do you have if you're so good at fucking sniping? You have hella money, right? He's like, no. He's like going on cheap MT websites and increasing your prices, which I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I was like, I used it to make my team because it's the end of the year. I don't really sell cards I snipe anymore, which means he should have godly cards if he's sniping and he's so good at fucking sniping. He's a businessman. He's not a scammer. He's apparently a businessman. He's literally said in his story 4 times, I don't scam, I'm legit, this and that. He's like, I can sell players right now. I have 200K. He's like, I'm low because it's the end of the year. 2K22, I'll buy 5 million from a website to start off the year. What the fuck? I'm like, he literally said fucking 4 texts ago that he doesn't use websites, and now he's saying, beginning of the year, I'll buy 5 million MT. Where the fuck does that MT come from? From your fucking booty hole? Like, what the fuck is this man on? He's like, oh, so you buy? I was like, so you buy MT then? Can I get the website? And he's like, you want the website that I buy? He's like, you want the website I buy the MT for cheaper on? Just advertise me. I was like, I thought you said you snipe, but now you're saying you buy it off a website? And he's like, oh, he's switching it up now. He's like, sometimes I snipe, but now I was like, sometimes I snipe, sometimes I do that. He's like, you need MT to snipe, dude. He's like, you need to know the ins and out of this game. He's like, I write down every card that comes out in its price range, and it's hard. And then he's like sucking his own dick so much in this shit. I'm like, this man got double grip on his thing and giving himself the fucking gok fucking 7,000 with this shit. Like, he ain't playing around. And I was like, don't act like you doing shit. You're a fucking scammer. You sit around fucking jerking off all day and then you go onto this fucking Instagram trying to scam other kids for fucking money. You're not slick. You're a fucking scumbag. Period. And that's a fucking fact. I know I just said period. I know you know it's bad when I said fucking period. So he's like this shit like he acts like he's like, oh, I do all this shit. I write all the new cards that come out. So first of all, you telling me that every time a fucking promotion comes out, you write down 10 cards. And second off, I'm gonna pop up the screenshot of his fucking Instagram again. Don't you find it kind of weird that he has 0 fucking 2K21 like posts or anything, and his name's already NBA 2K22 MT for sale? Like, did you change your name and the game's not like 2K22 hasn't even come out yet? Like, we barely know anything about the game, and this man's already trying to advertise that shit. Like, that doesn't make sense. And you tell me you changed your name and deleted all your posts in a span of a year because you're getting ready? That doesn't make sense at all. This man is so fucking dumb. It pisses me off, and this shit's gonna piss you off the more and more you see this video. Like, ugh. But I was like, but you said you're sniping. Oh, since you're good at this, I was like, oh, but I thought you said you sniped. I was like, I just keep like reinforcing that fact because I want to like make his ass. I want to piss his ass off, dead ass. So I was like, oh, so since you're so good at sniping, you're keeping cards because it's the end of the year. What's your team look like? He's like, oh, Russ, Dark Matter, Paul George, Dark Matter, Jason Richardson, Dark Matter, KD, Dark Matter, and Hakeem, Dark Matter. He's like, PG, KD, and Russ are all sniped. And I was like, Invincible? He's like, Invincible, not Hakeem or Richardson. He's like, oh, it takes hours on the craft to 2K, not just 1 hour. Like, bro, I don't care how long it takes. And this is funny too. He's like, I take hours on 2K to do this shit, but then it's funny because later on he gets mad about how long the conversation takes. And I was like, damn. I was like, that's crazy, guys. I swore you said you sell your team for 200K, but that KD is 500K. Pop up a screenshot right now. He's like, I got that KD for 100K. So please advertise me. I'll shout you out of 1K on YouTube. It's not a 2K channel though. That's the thing. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck about your YouTube channel. Why would I want a shout out from you? You have 39 followers on fucking Instagram. Why would I want a shout out from a scammer? That doesn't look good. That makes no sense. And I was like, oh. I was like, so. And then I was like, oh, I like said something. He's like, oh, and then he like makes it seem like he's desperate. He's like, oh, I might end it. So he's like making me like, he like trying to make me like all of a sudden like turn to me like, oh, I might be ending my grind of 2K unless my business sells. I'll sell them right now if someone buys from me just for the MT, but I'm pretty well stocked. He's like, I just need a real first customer. Now, mind you, what did he say at the very beginning of this video? This man said, I charge more because Xbox is high demand. But now this man's saying I need a real customer. A real first customer, not even a second customer. He needs a real first customer. And you have fucking 41 followers and shit like that on Instagram. Who the fuck? Like, that doesn't make sense. How you gonna charge more for some shit you don't even have a customer for? That doesn't make sense. Who's demanding that shit? Your fucking dad? Fucking Casper? Like, I don't get that shit. Shit was pissing me off. So I was like, I don't really give a fuck though. I was like, yo, you got Invincible Rust too? He's like, no, Prime Pack. I was like, oh. I was like, send me a picture of your lineup since it sounds dope as fuck. He's like, I will if you advertise me. I was like, okay. I just want to get a picture of this shit. So I was like, okay, send me a picture of your locker room and I'll advertise you. I'm never gonna fucking advertise me. I just said that shit just like make him actually send that shit to me. And he's like, locker room? Oh my fucking god. This is the shit I'm talking about. How are you this fucking dumb? This man never don't even know what basketball is. The locker room is a fucking what do you have in your locker? Like, you know, fuck who's your players? That's a simple fucking question. But this man's like, oh, I look to move others soon. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I was like, show me your team. Now mind you, this is the fucking team. This is the fucking team he showed me. This man has 3 players that aren't free. I don't even know. That Russell Westbrook might be free, but I know for a certain fact that Derrick Rose and Paul George aren't free, right? Unless he got them for fucking triple threat. But this man has 10 players that are fucking free. He has 10 fucking players you can get for fucking free. And I was like, now you can advertise. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone. Where's KD? I'm selling him. I was like, okay, show me that shit. And he showed me a picture and it was actually the KD. I was like a little bit surprised, but I wanted to continue the conversation. He was like, okay, it's all A plus stats. I was like, oh, I know it's the KD, right? I was like, okay, I have a question then. I was like, real quick. I have a question. I was like, yeah, I got a question for you, man. He's like, I don't have any more time. Can you advertise me and grow with me, bro? 4 question marks. He's desperate. He's like, my battery is gonna die. What the fuck does your battery gonna die have to do with fucking selling or doing anything? And he's like, I was like, why is your team better since you snipe and you have hella MT? And I was like, show me the front of that KD card too real quick. And I was like, charge it, lol, just to sprinkle a little spice and piss his ass off. I was like, yo, this motherfucker dumb as hell. I was like, just charge your phone, dumbass. Give this man a charger. And I was like, and he's like, send me a picture of the KD. It was actually KD. I was like, okay. And now he's saying he sold everybody. He's like, I have 1 million incoming, which I was like, I don't believe that shit for a fact. He's like, I keep it private. He's like, okay. He's like, I keep this shit. He told me some random shit. He's like, are you willing to advertise me? But I was like, hold up, this ain't adding up. I thought you're confusing me. I was like, you said you had 200K, but now you're keeping cards because at the end of my team, but your team is ass. I literally have half those cards. I said, I said I have 200K MT right now. I was like, oh, you answered one question. I'm not going to advertise somebody that rushes me either. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, if you want to be a business partners, don't be fucking rushing me, you little fucking scammer. He's like, I sold the cards. Not rushing you. We've been talking for 2 hours. So, this man's willing to spend hours and hours writing down fucking cards that came out, the ins and outs of this game. But this man doesn't want to spend 2 hours trying to get a business partner. That doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? I really hope he sees this video. He probably won't. But I really hope he sees this fucking video. But I was like, okay, real quick. I was like, what the fuck did you get out of this then? He's like, oh, I make money out of selling MT. He's like, you're tripping. 89 followers for 500K. This man's bringing up my followers like I don't have double the fucking followers you have. Like, bitch, I have 89 followers, which is, like, that's not even anything. But you have fucking 41 followers. And you don't have anybody to fuck, you have no business. Like, who the fuck are you talking shit to? Man was getting mad. And I was like, I was getting like, what the fuck is man trying to talk shit to me now? And you know me, I don't take shit talking seriously. I would literally roast the fuck out this man for an hour straight. And now it's time to get serious. I started exposing the man. I was like, you want me to advertise me, but you insulted me. That's not very good business. He's like, let me know when you want to advertise me. You want me to sell you 500K? Or you want me to for free? And I was like, wait a sec. You said you weren't selling MT this year. I thought you said you were done this year. He's like, I am. I can get MT whenever. I just can't tell you all my secrets. What the fuck is there a secret about selling MT? I thought you said you weren't selling MT. He's like, I can't tell you my secrets. You will steal my business. Duh. By the way, and then he tries to like make it personal too. This is the part that got me dead. You know a man was mad. He's like, by the way, you're supposed to earn your subs, not ask random people on Instagram to sub. And I was like, what? I never asked people to sub. I was like, I asked people to check out my channel. Never asked for a subscription. I was like, Joe, check out my channel if you like it. It's up to you, subscribe or not. I never asked for a sub. And he's like, and he ignored that fact after I brought that shit up because he knew he was wrong. And I was like, okay, wait a sec. So you do website. I thought you said you sniping. Now you say you use website. You also use your homie. Which one is it? Like, be fucking consistent. Tell me which one it is. And he's like, I use all of them. I was like, so your homie's the MT plug. He's like, oh, website sniping and homie from MT plug. Like, what the fuck are you speaking? Fucking gibberish. And I was like, your homie's the MT plug? He's like, no. And then I could tell he's starting to get fucking fed up. He's like, just stop wasting my time and tell me, will you advertise me or no? Come on, dude. One more stupid question and I'm done. I'm not answering anyone about how I get my MT. It's not that hard to understand. Really, bitch, you said 4 different fucking things. It's pretty fucking confusing. Read the shit you wrote yourself and tell me how fucking confusing that shit is. So I was like, you know what? Let's just wrap this shit up. I was like, you're a fucking scammer, boy. The fuck you talking about advertising you? You told me you got your MT legit, but then you proceed to say you get MT from a website and you're a homie. Which, how the fuck does that work? And then you said you have high demand on Xbox and also said you need your first real customer. Make that shit make sense to me. Please. Make that shit make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. And I was like, you're a dumbass and trying to scam, but you're so fucking dumb. Nothing you're doing or saying makes sense. Have fun trying to scam. Blues man, little kiss. You know, a little, mwah. Blues man, little kiss. Let's fuck this man. And he's like, Jose, ha, ha, ha. Listen, Jose, I ain't trying to scam you. You asked for 500 MT. You're trying to get MT from me because you saw my story thinking I'm dumb. Too poor to buy MT. First off, man called me Jose. The name of my fucking Instagram is Alex the Bandit. My name is literally in my fucking Instagram title, Alex. My name is fucking Alex. Why the fuck? My name is not Jose. What the fuck? Man is so dumb. Oh my god. And he's like, and then he tried pulling on me. He's like, oh, you can tell you guys spoke. He's trying to say, oh, you were the one asking me for money. You saw my story and asked for money. I'm like, really? I was like, first off, you didn't answer any of my questions. And you wanted me to advertise me. He's like, I didn't need you to advertise me. Stop wasting my time and stop advertising. He's like, stop advertising me for 89 followers. Bitch, you have 42 followers. 41 followers. Like, you have fucking less followers than me. And I have fucking less than 100 followers. And you're talking shit. And you have half the followers I have. And that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. And you're talking shit. And then just to make it worse, I sent a screenshot of the first text he sent. And I was like, really? I asked you to check out my channel. You asked me to advertise you. And I was like, really? He's like, I'm not going to answer your stupid ass question. I'm a businessman, not a media man. What the fuck does that even mean? I'm not a media man? Like, what? I was like, fuck out of here, scammer. Bro, dumbass Jose. I was like, who the fuck is Jose? My name is literally Alex. And then I sent him the same paragraph. I sent it again. And, you know, he blocked me this time. So he never saw it. But I popped up the screenshot of him blocking me and everything. I have his other information. But look at this man. This man, NBA 2K22 MT for sale, is a fucking, probably fucking 15 or 16 or 17, trying to make a bag. I doubt that he's older than a fucking 18. I doubt that shit, because if you're just fucking bored, and you're fucking, like, this man is just so shitty of a person. So please, stay out there. Please don't be dumb. And if you have, first off, if you're a new subscriber, and this video actually blows up, if this video actually blows up, please send me more people to troll with on fucking scammers. I don't fuck with scammers. I will literally troll their ass. I will clown their ass. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna keep my profanity back. I will literally cuss that ass out. No fucking games. So dead ass. Oh, like this video is crazy. I don't know this shit's fun exposing people. Real quick though, if you guys wanna go hit me on fucking Instagram with a follow, be much appreciated. I'm gonna post some clips of my videos on there. Mainly though, it's just a cool Instagram page. It's my Instagram. I'm a fucking troll on. I'm actually gonna post the scamming. I don't know if I should post the scamming or not, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Hey, this was a fire ass video. This shit was funny as fuck. I had a blast this video. I'm not gonna lie, yo. This was actually probably one of the funniest videos I made. The funniest videos, the best video I made. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning into this video too, deadass. Go hit the like button real quick for me, and you know, I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Peace.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not a fighter. I've never claimed to be a fighter.